Hello guys, it's me, the Redcoat 93. You may recognize me from Twitch and YouTube and TikTok. Today I'm going to be putting my money where my mouth is, and I'm going to be doing an actual food review rather than a bad cooking video review. So I am at Meadowhall Shopping Center, and we are today going to be reviewing Popeyes chicken. Now, I've heard some wild claims online from some other food reviewers saying that Popeyes is better than KFC. Now, I do love me some KFC. So, we're going to head in, see what Popeyes is all about, see if they're a good value for money for a start. But also, I've heard some stories of dry chicken. I wouldn't say that dry chicken is better than KFC. So, gonna go grab the food, and then we'll do part 2. I'm gonna be editing this video myself. No cameraman. Oh, it's great starting up a new series. But I'll see you guys in there. Hello, I am back. Bit of a palaver ordering the food there. They've got one of those displays that one food reviewer I know has a problem with. I think I agree with him. They're a little uncomfortable to use. It kept going up and down when I wanted it to. But we have got the food from Popeyes chicken, famous Louisiana chicken. So I have no idea what to expect. Like I said before, I am a fan of KFC. So we'll see what this one's all about. But a couple of things. Nothing too substantial, honestly. Nothing too big, nothing too uncomfortable. I should be able to get through my meal, and if not, I've got a few leftovers for later. So, first things first, can't remember what I ordered. We're off to a great start here. I got a biscuit, American style biscuit. Actually fairly warm, which is good. Some Cajun gravy. I don't want it to splash me, it looks a little thin. Ooh, it's definitely got an aroma to it. Some Popeyes buffalo sauce. Can smell the red hot in there. There's some Cajun style fries. Some chicken tenders. Quite a decent portion of fries there. And a honey barbecue chicken sandwich. Looks like that's going to be a little messy. We got a nice thick piece of chicken breast, coated, some cheese. Okay, let's a little bit that are falling off there. Alright, I'm gonna leave that thought till after I've tried it properly. And also got some garlic parm boneless bites. Now, this is gonna be the first thing I'm trying because I looked at it and I was like, that seems interesting. So, let's go. I feel like, oh, I'm gonna get a cut off headset. My headset's gonna be cutting off. Let me So, a little dry. Even with that sauce, a little dry. When you drink. So, the flavor was okay. Got a little bit of garlic in there. Reminds me a little bit of a bechamel sauce with some garlic and a little bit of a citrusy flavor. I wouldn't say I'm off to a great start, but we'll see. Could just be that I'm not used to the flavor profile. I think we'll get into it with a chicken tender. Let's dip this in the gravy because I love KFC. One of the favorite things about KFC is the gravy. So let's see what we've got here. We got a chicken tender, and we'll dunk it in this gravy. My thought on the chicken tender is tastes a little bit like the chicken tenders that you can get from Iceland and you put through the oven. Same sort of coating. Okay, that's very basic, very basic. Let's try these Cajun fries. I'm not mad about those. Got a bit of a crisp to them. Quite a thick fry. Like they're definitely full inside. It doesn't just turn to mush straight away. And they dip it in the gravy. Alright, that's better. That's where it's at with the gravy. It's definitely for the fries. Let's see if it is for the biscuit. Now I have heard that these are dry again, and with the theme of dry. So let's dip this. This will be my second time having biscuits and gravy. First time was with the white gravy. I wasn't impressed, but that is very buttery. Ooh, I actually kind of like that. It needs the gravy. You know what? Biscuits with this type of gravy. All right, I'll give it to people on that as long as it's this type of gravy. I'm not a big fan of the white gravy, the sausage gravy. These tenders they need the gravy. They really need the gravy. That is a very basic chicken tender. Very basic. Right. So I gotta try this chicken sandwich. This is it's been staring at me. Oh. Dripping. It's dripping. Okay, I can say that that's definitely not dry. That one's the flavor's okay, but I am really getting the it seems like something I could buy from Iceland. The overall coating on this chicken is what I could buy from Iceland. I'm gonna try a little bit of this chicken and this buffalo sauce because I make my own buffalo sauce at home when I'm doing chicken nuggets, chicken tenders, wings. I'm not sure on that one. Let's try a fry in the buffalo sauce. That buffalo sauce is definitely not it. That's not hitting where I want at all. No, definitely not. All right, so it's a definite no to the buffalo sauce. I love buffalo sauce, but that's not it. It's got a deep sort of flavor to it that's not a good flavor. Right behind the hot sauce, something that's there that seems a little like it doesn't belong there. Now, I don't know if it's just a flavor that I'm not accustomed to, because I do, like I say, I make my own buffalo sauce. I use a good butter, I use Red Hot, Frank's Red Hot. Everyone knows and loves Frank's Red Hot. I use a good quality butter. Maybe it's because it's cheaper production that I'm not a fan of it. These Cajun fries is a case of, you go to any takeaway with this sort of way of cooking a fry, just throw on this Cajun seasoning, whatever it is. It tastes nice. It's very basic. It is very basic. The seasoning is good, but it's a basic kind of fry. Nothing spectacular, but I'm not gonna complain at the fries. That biscuit is extremely buttery. It's actually really good. I love that biscuit with that gravy. I actually might start coming back to Popeyes for the biscuits and gravy. They did a biscuit and honey, which I might need to try at some point as well. I'm gonna give the garlic palm bites another shot. Just see if I was being a little critical, a little too critical. Again, there's some sort of flavor in that sauce that I just feel doesn't really belong there. I'd say there's more citrus to that than there is garlic. There is the garlic there. Seems to be some parsley as well. But it seems more like a sauce that would go with a fish than a chicken. It does seem parsley, butter, definitely like a bechamel, but with a bit of garlic, a little. I don't know if that's supposed to be a Parmesan kind of flavor, but it's not. It's not a good Parmesan. I'm wondering if it's the cheese that's in there that's throwing it off. Alright. Oh, there's jalapenos on this burger. I love heat. I don't like jalapenos. Is that pickle? Alright, there's pickle in here as well. Wasn't expecting the pickle. When I started chewing on something green, I thought I just got a big, huge chunk of jalapeno, but that actually wasn't the worst bite. I'm gonna go for this really thick section here. Better than KFC? No. Not by a long shot. Definitely not. Flavor is good on the chicken. The flavor's really good on the chicken, in the sense of I don't think you could compare it to KFC. Like, there's no actual way to compare it to KFC other than it being fried chicken. The seasoning, the profile is entirely different. When I think KFC, I think of a nice piece of chicken on the bone, crispy, deep fried goodness, kind of greasy, the moist chicken. What I'm getting with this is a very soft, moist chicken on the burger, just tender as a dry. The garlic palm bites are, again, kind of dry. The chicken sandwich is actually, it's nice. It's a nice sandwich. I'm not going to say it's not a nice sandwich. I'd have it again. As someone said to me, hey, we're going past Popeyes, you want anything? Honey barbecue chicken sandwich? Yeah, I'll go for it. Biscuit and gravy. That crunch on the outside, that soft buttery inside. The flavor of the butter is definitely coming through as well. I mean, just look at that. It doesn't look like much. It reminds me of a very buttery, when you have a stew and dumplings, it reminds me of a very buttery dumpling with a nice crunchy outer and soft inside. It's just very buttery, very, very rich. Can't get over how soft that is inside. For what it is, yes, this is a dry product. It is a bread. If you want wet bread, actually, I'm too British to talk about not wanting wet bread. We eat a lot of beans on toast. But when people say bread is dry, I'm kind of like, isn't that a redundant statement? Because, you know, if I'm having a bacon sandwich, I don't want like mushy bread. I want something firm, something to hold that bacon in place. Yes, it's got a dry component to it, but it's actually good. It's not like something I would class as overly dry. That Cajun gravy is nice. Yeah. I'm saying yes to the Cajun gravy. Yeah. The fries are very well seasoned. There's a lot of seasoning on these fries. They've got a nice crunch to them. Average fry. Remind me of a good curly fry, to be honest. They've got a nice crunch to them, but they've got a soft sort of texture inside. I'd say the stars of this is definitely the biscuit and the Cajun gravy. That Cajun gravy really is good. And this hot chicken sandwich, although it's not fully what I want, yes, it's got the jalapenos on there, and I don't like jalapenos. I would have preferred something a little spicier, to be honest. It's a little messy. I'm not going to complain at that chicken. It's not exactly dry. It's not the best. In the sense that it's not the best chicken sandwich I've ever had. But that part's not dry. Okay. The eating outside component of this maybe may not be my favorite thing ever either, and I do apologize for the audio quality. I don't have a full camera set up with a microphone and everything, but I'm gonna finish up and then I'm gonna do like an outro video. I'm gonna get back to the car and then I'll do my final my final thoughts. I'm definitely gonna eat this chicken sandwich and find a way to get more of that gravy inside of me. But yeah, we'll talk about this afterwards. Alright guys, so we're back where we started. Just outside Meadowhall Shopping Centre. Popeyes chicken. Is it better than KFC? Nah. Not even close. It is mostly dry. The flavor and the texture seem like something that I could probably buy from Iceland and cook in the oven myself or throw in the air fryer. The barbecue honey chicken sandwich, good flavor overall. The pickles and the jalapenos did not really need to be there. Overall very soft. Not really any resistance in the chew until you really get into it. You feel like you're attacking a very large sandwich. The chicken tenders, I'll stick to KFC. The garlic parm bites. Now, I had my dad try one and he spat it out. There is a citrusy kind of flavor to it that makes it taste sour. The Parmesan was not a good quality Parmesan. It had that feet kind of smell to it. But I am one of those people, don't knock it till you tried it. I tried it. I'm knocking it. Now the biscuit and the gravy. I will very likely get that again. I did enjoy that biscuit and gravy. Cajun fries, I maybe ate less than 15 of them. They weren't that great. Nothing special. Overall, definitely not anywhere near KFC. Whoever said that Popeyes is better than KFC, need your head testing, mate. Sorry, I don't want dry chicken. And just underwhelming. Just very underwhelming. I just spent just under £23 on what you guys saw. Feel like I've been ripped off, to be honest. Not worth the price. Find a local chicken shop. But anyway, that's been me, the Redcoat 93, and I will see you guys later.